Well, I'm Badger Bates. My connection here is through me, like Granny Quayle, and I was reared up with them, and through my dad Gilbert Bates, and my stepdad, and then old Granny Moisey reared me up, and she was a good mate of old Granny Quayle, who was one of the traditional owners here, and Granny Moisey came from over from the Darlin to Paru Warrigal in the Darlin, but I knew about Peery for years. Now when I became a National Parks officer, I came in and worked for a long time. And as you can see, it's a beautiful, like a landscape, a lot of hills and stuff, but also it's good just to, where Aboriginal people, it's a chance where Aboriginal people can go out and tell a story about our dreaming, Gullawara, our Dreamtime Follower, and Natji, the rainbow serpent and that. To us, Natji is one of the creators. There was male and female, and they went all over this country. But he come from Jandera Rocks, which was straight back in there somewhere, up towards Burke with the Darlin River, and it came across to Whitecliff, which is straight over here, over this mulga tree, and it laid around there at a place called Turley's Hill. Then it travelled up to a place over this way called Natji, and it went through a gap in the hills there. Then it came down across here and right down here to the southwest. It went to a place called near Palamica there. There's a water on, they call it Blackfellas Creek and all that. Then it turned and went up through the Strzelecki track, which is back across this way, and straight in there, that's where Tippabara's in there. And then it came back past Tippabara, went back to Yunkanya over here, got us young ones, and went back to Peery Lake and went back under the ground, back to where it came from. With the Natji at Peery, we don't like kids throwing a lot of stones in the water, because we say that Natji lives in the water holes, and we don't like to disturb. We just leave it alone. If you want to swim, you go for a swim, but you don't just stand on the bank and throw a lot of rocks and just go stupid, because you don't disturb the Natji, like even in the Darlin River at Baarkindji, we just don't disturb it when there's no need for it. We believe that the Natji is the same thing, like we believe that the Natji from Baarkindji came there, but he came underground and what travelled over the country. Give you an example, if say if we went to Scotland, us Baarkindji people, and we seen people mucking around trying to capture Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, we'd say leave it alone, because we believe the Loch Ness Monster is from the Dreamtime, and it's a part of us even though it's over there. And why I say this, because when I mentioned Whitecliff, where the Natji laid around on the hill, right, they found the plesiosaurus there. And people say the plesiosaurus is like the Loch Ness Monster, so it was found here. So even though Scotland is a long way from us and we blackfellas from Australia, but we believe that we are part of that there too, because it travelled underground.